What's up, guys? This is Andy Giving Away here. Welcome back to another video of MLB The Show 25. In this video today, I'm going to be rebuilding a Major League Baseball franchise. Since you guys have voted previously on the polls yesterday, Miami Marlins actually won the poll by a margin over the Athletics. So we are going to rebuild the Miami Marlins. So I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make a new file. And we are going to rebuild the Miami Marlins. So we're going to do that. Since you guys have previously voted for this team, so we're going to pick them to rebuild the franchise, which we're going to be doing it for March to October. So thank you guys so much for voting on the polls yesterday and this morning, and we're going to get right on to it. If I would do something a little different, just to take a little break from the show for a little while, so I thought I do something a little different on my YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and go right on to it. We're going to have some fun.
It's a glass half full kind of year in the National League East, as every team tries to build on a silver lining from 2024. The Phillies had a frustratingly short postseason stay, but they did manage to end Atlanta's 6-year run atop the division standings. The challenge this year is to maintain excellence from April through October. The Braves were beset by a never-ending barrage of injuries, but still snuck into the postseason for a 7th straight year. They'll be anxious to prove they are still the team to beat in the East. It looked like the road was coming to an end for the Mets in early June, but they were one of baseball's best teams from there, making a spirited run to the NLCS. Can they build on that momentum and push past the Phils and Braves in 2025?
We welcome Juan Soto and his family to the Mets.
Yes, the Nationals lost 91 games for the 2nd straight season, but 2024 just felt different. Better. With a young nucleus starting to take shape, there is plenty of reason for optimism in the nation's capital. Down south, the Marlins are coming off a 100-loss season, but were without their 2 best starters, who should both return ready to steady the rotation. Opportunities abound on offense for a bevy of young prospects to make their mark and usher in the next era for Miami.
And that's the team we're rebuilding. So you guys voted for the Marlins. So that's what we're going to rebuild. There are the helicopters.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Opening day. Miami Marlins versus the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Miami Marlins, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster, it's just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? They have a hot start. Maybe the front office gets aggressive and adds some pieces, and they contend this year after all.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
As in the most of March, October, today's action will begin in the mid-late innings. You're now taking control at the top of the 6th inning. Good luck in your March to October.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, Brian Reynolds here. Reynolds measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Paris ready to fire now. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Close one, doesn't get.
Damn, I thought that was going to be a strike there. Apparently not.
Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, at least to stop him at first. At least he didn't gain any bases.
Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 2.
Former San Francisco Giant. Kind of felt bad that the Giants had to give him up.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
But the Giants had no other choice, and they kind of had to give up on Joey Bart. He was a great Giant. He seems to be pretty successful on the Pirates right now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul.
This guy at the dish.
And I wanted that double play.
Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Gets a piece and stays alive. With the tying run at the plate here on opening day. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Safe at second with a stolen
Damn.
base.
It's a good try. We got the strikeout at least.
Here's McCutcheon. He's 2 for 2. Just missed.
Inside ball.
Reynolds at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here's a drive by McCutcheon. Out to left.
That's a home run.
Struck.
Tie game.
And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 2-2.
Yeah, kind of wanted him to chase, but it's definitely not the pitch I wanted.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there,
388 feet, almost 400 feet.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Yeah, I do not like him.
2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Damn, that hurt. Well, that's what I didn't want.
For Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Alright, I think it's time to go with the bullpen. So this pitcher isn't doing anything for me.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yuri Perez done for the day, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Anthony Bender gets the ball now. And the sweeper misses. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground. They get the force. That's
Right.
number 3.
Got the force out.
2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2.
2-2.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Lopez stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left
There we
center
go.
field. And it drops in.
There we go. There's a blooper.
Board with a 1-out single.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Definitely not easy.
Good speed on first.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one in the air center field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Xavier.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Hit hard.
There we go.
Extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
All right, there we go. That's what I actually wanted.
High speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So 2 on with 2 away. Connor Norton getting ready to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Ground ball left side. Hayes to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2 left on. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2.
All right. Well, at least we made some noise a little bit in that inning.
Season projection.
It's pretty good odds for the Pirates.
And a foul ball. That missed by a lot.
Jeez, I almost hit that guy.
And there's the ball. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Oh, that got him. And a go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, that's what I want.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Right, there we go. Good out.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feet, here's 1. To first, not in time.
Yeah, it was going to be tough to get a double play. But at least we got the out. Second.
Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Foul ball.
Two outs. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
And he is out.
And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Perfect throw.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Skeens back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz moving under it. He's got it. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. That one hit to right. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. Out to short, Connor Falefa. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2.
2-2. Still tie ball game.
Back here in Miami, the batter now, Brian Reynolds. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. And another ball. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
Nice play.
This is Joey Bart. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late swing, fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses.
Struck him out.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lopez in plenty of time to first.
Right.
Pirates
Easy
go 1-2-3.
inning.
Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2.
2-2.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dauri Moreta. And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Derek Hill digs in now. Left field. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez, known for his late inning heroics. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman up and loosening in the pen. Bednar also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
It's a pretty good game so far.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
The new bullpen.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andrew Nardi. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fly ball down the line. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that will fall. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Go-ahead run on base. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Ripped to short. Tosses across the first.
There we go.
Is that? So one hit is all they get. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2.
All right. I gotta walk it off.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. David Bednar. So now the DH spot. Griffin Conine. fouled off. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dennis Santana, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Line drive, and it stays fair. McCutchen returns it to the infield. The potential winning run holds it second in scoring position.
That was a pretty good hit.
It feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And that one way outside. And that is ball one. The winning run on second base. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And this gets away from Bart. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball.
That went well. Went right over his glove and then he missed it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
That's gonna walk it off.
Crosses the winning run, and the Marlins walk it off and win it 3-2.
Nice. That was the perfect pitch for me.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Well, that was pretty fun. And we will do that next time. But alright guys, that is going to do it for this video here. I hope you guys definitely did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is Gamer 808 here, signing off, and I will see you guys in the next episode.